Burn Nation? Welcome to the Burn Boot Camp podcast. We are outside of the front door of Springdale, Arkansas, on a site visit here. We're going to tour some gyms, and I got my butt handed to me this morning by Courtney, an amazing trainer here at Springdale, and this is her amazing daughter, Sydney.
Hi.
And Sydney had told me that she was into fitness and going to college to be an exercise science student. And she had said that she had written an essay about Burn Boot Camp, and I thought it'd be really interesting and cool, and I hope that you're excited to have her read that to you guys. And I think the reason why I wanted to bring this to you is because of the impact that Burn Boot Camp is having on all of our children. You know, you're not a child anymore; you're 18, I know, but growing up watching her mom, not only lead her own life, but also to help other people lead their lives has really inspired you. And I know that all across Burn Nation and from our child watch room to our kids camps, one thing that's really important about our brand is that we exist to inspire not just mom, but what mom really cares about. And that's dad oftentimes, but definitely children. Sometimes dad. So I would love if you could read your essay. That would be amazing. Give yourself a little bit more of an intro, because we just met today and I didn't get a chance to really dive deep with you yet. So tell the audience a little bit more about who you are and kind of how you got to this point, and then we'll read your essay, okay?
Okay, so my name's Sydney, like Devan said. I started at Burn about a year ago in December. And it's just changed my life. Like, it's changed me physically, it's changed me mentally. It's allowed me to dive deeper into who I am and what I can accomplish. And I've gotten the joy. It's been such a joy to just build community, because I'm one of the youngest ones. There's not a lot of people my age that come and work out, but just being able to build mentorships and community with the women that get to work out here, it's just been incredible. And it's just, when I try to explain it to people, it's really hard to put into words what it means to me, just because it's so special. And it's just been awesome. So I did write my college essay over the prompt was, who inspires you? And literally the first thing that came to my mind was, I literally wouldn't be who I am today without Burn. And I did a lot of research about you and about how it came to be. And it really just inspired me even more. So.
Well, cool. Well, awesome. First of all, thank you for that.
Yes.
And I'm honored to be an inspiration to you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. When I think of an artist or inventor that inspires me, I think about who I am as a person. I think about how I spend my time, what influences both my life now and how I want my life to flourish in the future. For me personally, I enjoy moving my body, pushing my body to be stronger and move more efficiently, exceeding goals that I did not know or even think were possible, and overall just becoming the best version of myself. I'm able to do this thanks to a place called Burn Boot Camp, created by Devan. He created more than a place, more than a building, more than a gym. He created a home and a family for so many people. Burn Boot Camp is a place where every day, thousands of people across the nation carve out 45 minutes of their time to help and encourage each other to become stronger and better than they were the day before. It is a place where I get to stand beside men and women who strive to be better while being reminded that I can do hard things, that my body was created to move and created with purpose, and that gratitude can and should be found in moving my body. It is a place where every day I get to walk into the gym and create bonds with members and trainers who all have the same goal in mind. Burn Boot Camp and the community it has come with is something that I would not trade for the world. The story of how Burn Boot Camp started out is less than glamorous. Devan's inspiration for Burn began when he saw people across the nation living an unhealthy lifestyle. When he realized that people everywhere had no idea how to fuel their bodies or even move their bodies correctly, he began envisioning how to be a part of a solution. His first couple of camps, also known as classes, were a complete failure. They were in parking lots and there was not a single person who showed up. But he didn't give up. His failure did not scare him or stop him. He persevered and achieved something from which hundreds of thousands of people now benefit. What Devan created and accomplished is far beyond inspirational to me. He took the word inspire to a new level. The dream and vision that started with Devan is a never-ending gift of which I now have the privilege to take part. Devan and every entity of Burn Boot Camp drive me on a day-to-day basis to do better, to be better, and to be stronger in all aspects of my life. I am motivated to dream big and persevere, to keep moving forward and to make a difference in the world that I live in, and to continually push myself and others to be the best we can be. Once Devan realized how many people Burn Boot Camp could reach and how the encouragement from member to member was contagious, he knew that with Burn he could change the world. My favorite part of going to camp is not only being pushed and inspired by those around me, but also knowing that I am a part of their journey too. Walking into that gym to the high fives and smiles, pushing myself past limits while cheering on and encouraging others is one of the best things to experience on a daily basis. In the same way, Devan intentionally created the idea of Burn with incredible goals and desires. Working out is a habit that I practice intentionally every day. Intentionally starting my day with a workout, intentionally executing every move, making sure my form is correct, intentionally creating lasting friendships, and intentionally pursuing my goals even when it gets hard. The knowledge and wisdom that I have gained by being a part of Burn Boot Camp is something for which I will forever be grateful. Inspiration can be found in many places. I'm so fortunate to have found mine through a community of like-minded individuals who strive to become a better version of themselves every day.
So good. Oh my goodness. Oh, give me a hug. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Oh, I teared up like 3 times. Oh my gosh. Listen, are you sure you don't want to be a writer? Because that's a pretty good essay right there, buddy.
Thank you.
That's really well written. Thank you for that. I noticed a couple things in there. You want to talk about it a little bit?
For sure.
So I noticed that you, there's a line, I think it's in the second paragraph, when you said, I started exceeding what I thought was possible, right? And that's one of the quotes that we have on the walls in the gym. Is that the connection? Did you kind of see that and use that as inspiration?
Yes.
So what does it mean to you? Like how does it inspire you to? What inspires you about like the notion of looking at your goals and your dreams and knowing that there's people before you that have exceeded what they thought was even possible for themselves. What does that mean to you?
I think it's just such a cool thing to be a part of that like generationally can be passed down of just like, well, for example, the highest box jump in there, but I remember the first time doing it, I was like, but the trainer's like pushing me like, yes you can, and you will. And so I did it, and it just like, that was like a feeling that I'll just like never forget. Or whenever Kelly helped me get my first double under ever, and that was a feeling I was just literally on top of the world of like, wow, like it was awesome.
Yeah.
And so just that inspires me, and then just knowing that like I can inspire other people, it's just like a train of like, it just feels like one big community. Like we're all in this together, helping each other keep on inspiring each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So your mom gave me a great workout this morning. How does your mom inspire you?
My mom is definitely the most inspirational person in my life. Honestly, I don't know how she does it. Training so many camps back to back, just like honestly, just on her A game all the time. She not only inspires me in the gym, but just in regular life of just like, she always says on strength days when she's training, she says to choose the heavier weight. And that has just like, that's just in my brain all the time of just like in life, like choose the heavier weight. The only way you get stronger and better and faster is to choose the heavier weight when you're presented with 2 weights. And so that looks like a lot of times in the gym, but a lot of times in life, whenever you're presented with 2 challenges, choose the heavier weight. Like that's how you're gonna grow. That's how you're gonna get stronger.
That's like a tweetable quote right there.
I know.
That's good. That's like your tagline. That can be your
it's her tagline.
Just a family tagline.
Yes.
Well, you're incredibly inspirational to me. I love the fact that you are pursuing your passions and going after what you really want, following in your mom's footsteps, and Burn Boot Camp is better because you're a part of it. And so, you to me are a representation of the younger generation. And I mean, everything you said in your essay was like, I mean, dude, spot on, so good. And kids need to hear that, and the gym isn't just all about getting muscles and
Right.
and banging around weights and and it's been that culture for so long, and the one thing that Burn has done is really put a wrinkle in that, and we hope to put a giant dent in that, and hopefully shift the paradigm of what the fitness industry really is and what it means and how it can serve other people.
Absolutely.
And so I guess my last question for you is, being a leader of your generation, what advice would you have for the 14, 15, 16-year-old, 17-year-old girls out there who haven't found that yet or are looking for it? What would you say to them?
I would say join Burn Boot Camp. It's the best.
I didn't pay you to say that.
No, but seriously, I think community is the number one thing in my life. I absolutely would not be who I am without community.
Yeah.
And I found a lot of that in Burn, but just finding your people. Find your people that choose you, that encourage you, that push you to be stronger and better, whether it's in the gym or just in regular life. And hold on to those people because they're really special.
That's great advice. You have a great head on your shoulders. You must have
Thank you.
amazing parents.
Yes.
Okay, why don't you take us out? 2 claps on 2, everybody. That was the Burn Boot Camp podcast. This is Sydney. She's going to take us out. 2 claps on 2. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Ready?
Yes. 1, 2.